Welcome back to Strength and Health for Life, where we know about our coffee. Hello! Welcome to day 51 of our weight loss journey together. Before we begin, we ask that you smash that like button, click the notification bell, subscribe to this channel, and watch the video all the way through. Also, if you have any topics you'd like to see a video on, please leave your suggestion in the comment section below. Today we talk about caffeine and coffee. Now the research on this is kind of mixed. About half of it shows that coffee may actually increase your body's thermogenic properties, thereby helping you burn fat. The other suggests that the amount is so small that it doesn't really matter. But during these studies, some negative side effects of caffeine and coffee have come to light. Some of these can actually affect your ability to lose weight. Unfortunately, if you've been drinking coffee regularly, quitting cold turkey can also have negative side effects. So we'll go over both the negative effects of coffee and caffeine and some of the side effects to expect if you decide to quit cold turkey. Let's start with the negative side effects of coffee and caffeine. But I love my coffee. Tough! There may be some negative side effects to the coffee you've been drinking that prevent you from losing weight at your maximum abilities. Number 1, it may disrupt your sleep patterns. As stated in a previous video, sleep is extremely important for losing weight. Without enough sleep, both your metabolism and your muscle performance are affected negatively. Poor sleep may also make you crave processed foods more regularly. And we know how we feel about those during our weight loss journeys. Aww. Number 2, many popular pairings cause weight gain. Many people don't really like black coffee, so they put sugar into it. But this may not be the only thing that increases your sugar intake when you drink coffee. Most of the traditional foods that are paired with coffee tend to be sugary and sweet. This is probably because coffee has that disgusting bitter taste. If you do decide to continue drinking coffee, make sure you take it black and do not have any sugary treats with it. Number 3, caffeine dampens our taste receptors. Now, your first thought may be, well, this is no big deal, it's not going to affect me that much. But caffeine prevents us from realizing how sweet what we're eating or drinking is currently. This will leave any cravings that you had beforehand unsatisfied and actually may amplify them, thus possibly leading you down the path in which you fall off your wagon and consume sugary treats. No! Get your hand off that donut! Number 4, coffee may actually increase sugary cravings in certain individuals. It's believed this is due to its natural bitter flavor. Some individuals, after eating something bitter, will experience an increase in sugar craving. That's not good. For those people, it makes it really hard to stay on the wagon. The stronger your cravings are, the stronger your will need to be to resist. So if you're one of those individuals and you realize that you crave sugar after ingesting coffee, it may be doubly beneficial for you to quit drinking it altogether. Number 5, caffeine is addictive. The problem with this is that, like most addictive substances, the more you ingest, the more you require in order to get the same effect. This snowballs into an ever-increasing amount of coffee you drink, thereby increasing the chances you'll experience some of the other negative effects. Plus, the more you drink regularly, the stronger your withdrawal effects will be, because at some point you'll catch yourself and realize you want to reduce your intake. Well, I'll just quit cold turkey. Nope! Let's go over 6 of the withdrawal effects so you understand why you don't want to quit this cold turkey. By the way, if you're looking for a more natural way to supplement your fat burn, take action now and click the first link in the description below the hashtags. Number 1, headache. This one's kind of self-explanatory. You really don't want a headache, because it's a headache that persists for days until withdrawal symptoms subside. The reason the headache shows up at all is you actually experience increased blood flow to your brain. That's a good thing in the long run. So it's best to reduce your intake slowly over time, rather than quitting cold turkey, unless you want to feel like a leprechaun river danced on your skull. Number 2, fatigue way. What? Fatigue. This symptom is due to the fact that coffee and caffeine are stimulants. They increase alertness and reduce fatigue. So this one you're pretty much going to experience regardless. But if you wean yourself off, it won't be quite as bad. And those of you wondering, yes, you did this to yourself. The anti-fatigue effects of coffee only last about 6 hours, leading many people to drink more and more cups of coffee in order to maintain alertness. But the joke's on you. That actually makes the withdrawal symptoms worse. So wean yourself off little by little. Number 3, increased anxiety. That sounds like another word for stress. You know what increased stress means. That means more of the stress hormone cortisol, which means a harder time losing weight. Thanks, cortisol! You bet. Number 4, difficulty focusing. Unfortunately, especially when you quit cold turkey, your body needs to become accustomed to functioning without caffeine. Therefore, this is yet another symptom that you're going to have to deal with regardless. But it can be mitigated by slowly reducing your caffeine intake over time. Number 5, depression. Caffeine is a stimulant which gives you an overall feeling of well-being. This reduces your depression. Therefore, as you wean yourself off the caffeine, you may experience depression. Eventually, the increased depression will subside as your body releases endorphins regularly once again. Number 6, low energy. Once again, this is one of those symptoms you're going to have to deal with regardless. It can be mitigated by reducing consumption over time. Just be aware that you will experience low energy levels until your body learns to live without caffeine once again. These symptoms show that your body can get dependent on caffeine, and anything your body grows dependent on can't be good for you. Not really, and not in the long run. So it may be best to keep your caffeine intake to a bare minimum, if not eliminating it altogether. Yet again, this would be another good time to have someone to talk about these things with. So if you're looking for a weight loss community to help keep you motivated or just be there for you on your weight loss journey, please follow us on Facebook and join our Facebook group. Those links are in the description below. With all that said, stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next video.